Welcome to Tamika's Take. Today we have Ivy, who has been on the set for Cult of Chucky, and she's going to tell us all about that today. Hello, Ivy.
Hi, Tamika. Thanks for having me. I'm really excited.
Okay, so give us the scoop. Tell us, what have you been doing on set for Cult of Chucky?
Okay, well, I've been doing a lot of background work for this movie in particular. It's a really fun production. They've been making me, I can't really give away too much, but they've been putting a lot of grease in my hair and making me really pale. So that's about all I can tell you.
Grease and pale. Okay, we'll try. Okay, we'll get back to that. Okay, so, have you seen Chucky?
Yes.
You've seen the doll?
I have seen the doll. He's not as scary in person as on camera, for sure. I don't know, before I saw the doll, I saw his hair. They have, like, his hair, like his wig, they do it all, and then I saw his arm. But it was some, like, demonic version of an arm, and I was really confused. But then when I saw the doll, it was, like, a regular doll from Spencer's, but he was tied up, like, and I was just, like, he was left alone in a room, and he was tied up.
Did you get to see him, like, move?
No, I definitely did not see him move. If I saw him move, I definitely would run away. Like, he was by himself in this room, tied up to this, like, anchor thing. I don't know. I think it's for either the handler to move him or just so he doesn't come to life and kill everyone. Who knows, honestly.
Have you seen any of the previous Chucky movies?
No.
You haven't.
I haven't. Okay, I've seen a part of one movie. I don't even know which one it was, but I was young and that was more than enough. I definitely will have to see them after this.
Okay, you weren't traumatized from that one little bit when you were a kid?
No.
Okay.
Well, no. What traumatized me was The Grudge.
Oh.
Grudge 2. That specifically traumatized me.
Okay, so, you've been working on set. How long have you been working on set for?
I've filmed on set for about 2 days now, and I'll be filming again for a third day. And, but this production that I've been a part of, it's been for 2 months. So, that's fun.
Okay. Do you know what you're going to be doing when you go back on set?
No, they don't tell you until, like, you're there. If you have lines, then they give you a script, so then you have an idea of what you're doing. But if you're just background, then they'll just kind of tell you, you there. You know, they have all the ideas in their head, and yeah, they don't really tell us until they need to tell us.
Okay, what was the set like? Could you give us, like, an idea of what the scene is like that you're in?
How do I phrase this? I can tell you that there's a lot of white rooms.
White rooms.
That's about all I can tell you.
Okay, so you gave us 3 hints. White rooms, greasy hair, and paleness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's about all I can tell you.
Okay.
But a fun fact is the director of this movie, all he does is Chucky movies. That's all he does. And I think that's really cool because usually directors are working on all different types of movies, especially like thriller and horror directors. They love to be a part of every little thing, like Jason, Last House on the Left, like all this stuff. They'll be a part of all those. But this director specifically does Chucky movies and nothing else. And like that's just amazing.
What is he? Has he been directing when you were on set too? Has he directed you?
Oh yeah.
Okay. What is he like? Does he seem super passionate about?
Oh yeah.
things?
Oh yeah. He's very focused and very, like, he knows what he wants, and yeah, he's very nice.
It's wonderful. Have you talked to any other like big names or people who have like other like major roles in this movie?
Yes, I have a friend, Adam Hertig. He has a good part in this movie, so we caught up on set. And there's another girl, Allie, who has another good part in this movie. We've caught up too. I've seen her on other stuff. She's really pretty. And Adam's like a good friend of mine, so he's a ginge.
I will look out for another ginger besides Chucky then.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, sorry. Oh, so as most of us Winnipeg people know that this Chucky movie is being filmed in Winnipeg. So, can you tell us where around the city it's been filming?
Yeah, it is being filmed at their warehouse on Pacific Avenue. Past some biscuit factory, I don't know. But it's there, around there. And fun fact, like all of the Chucky movies, I'm pretty sure have been filmed in Winnipeg. I don't know that for a fact, but I'm more than certain.
Why would you say that?
Just because of they have their own warehouse where they that's specifically for the Dollhouse Productions, which is the production company of, or was it Playtime? Their production company. They have the warehouse and it's specifically for Chucky movies, and I couldn't see them doing 6 other movies and not having them being filmed here. I know that the last few movies were filmed here too. I know that for sure because I was driving past when they were filming. That's fun. Yeah, they have their own warehouse, and they've had it for years. So.
Is this the first horror movie that you have been in?
No. When I was about 7 or 9, I did a remake of a movie called Red Eye. And that's that movie with that airplane.
Yeah, with the creepy passenger. Yeah.
The stalker. Yeah. I played that little girl Rebecca. She was knocking on the door and she grabbed a flight attendant and she was saying a man went in there and the flight attendant's like, oh, it's okay, everyone shares. And then Rebecca says, but a lady's in there too. And we kind of just creepily look at the door and we're like, what? Yeah. People with dirty minds would think otherwise. They'd think something else. But no, a little kid is like, something's wrong. A man went in there while a lady is in there. Most people would be like...
Can you tell us how that ended?
How Red Eye ended?
Yeah, well, that scene.
It ended with, my character ended with me tripping Stalker down these stairs. It was fun.
Wow.
It's fun.
So you do a little bit of stunts too?
Yeah, a little bit.
People downstairs.
Yeah, I got to trip him down these stairs. It was fun. It was a fun time.
Okay. So, do you mostly do your acting and extra work and background performances in Winnipeg?
I do. I did travel to Florida and I had a few auditions and stuff, but I mostly work here. But I think that's just because I'm based out of Winnipeg. If I were to move to Vancouver, then I'm sure I would film more in Vancouver, or if I were to move to the States, I'm sure I'd film more in the States. But since I'm here, how many months out of the year, it makes sense that I film here a lot.
Okay, so how's the acting community like in Winnipeg?
Oh, it's awesome, honestly. It's very small because Winnipeg is such a small city, and especially talent-wise. So you work with a lot of the same people. Especially when it comes to cast and crew and background and all that, you tend to work with the same people or meet the same people, especially when it comes to crew. I've done so many movies with, what is his name? I know this, Reed. He is kind of the guy that gets everything together and gets all the extras together and tells us what to do and everything in the background, and he's always on set whenever, every movie I work, he's always working behind the camera, and he's super nice, super funny. He's awesome to work with, and more of the crew members too. There's a few of them that know me, and it's really nice when you go to set and everyone's like, "Hey, Ivy," and you're like, "Hey, what's up, guys?" And they do it all together, and they're all talking to you one-on-one, and it's a very personal thing. That's the best way to describe it. It's a little family wherever you go. And when you're filming and if you're a principal role and you're wrapped, whenever you're wrapped, everyone cheers for you. So let's say I'm wrapped, they'll be like, hey, that's a wrap and that's a wrap for Ivy. So that means I'm done for the rest of the movie. And then everyone cheers for you and everything that happened for me when I did Bravetown with Lucas Till and Josh Duhamel and Jay had. When I was wrapped, Lucas Till came out from behind the curtains, and where all the monitors were. He came out and he came and gave me a big hug, and my mom was crying because I was crying in that movie, so it was really emotional. But yeah, Lucas Till came and just gave me this big hug, and I was just like, yes, Lucas Till. It was a fun movie. Bravetown was a super fun movie to do. I had to hug Josh Duhamel a lot. And this is before him and Fergie had that baby, so.
I wish that I was in your shoes when you were hugging him.
I don't know. It was super fun. It was just good experiences, really.
Alright. So, you said that you haven't watched any of the previous Chucky movies.
No.
Are you going to be watching this one?
Definitely.
Okay.
Definitely. I have to. I have a lot of friends that are even on my butt about going to see the movie with them.
Okay.
So I'll probably see it a lot.